Okay. This deck is an obnoxious mess. It's a value deck that is buying time until it can find Proteus Staff and convert the library into a massive Doomsday pile that wins by playing/milling the whole library and winning with Jace Wielder Mysteries. No restrictions. I don't need any help with building Doomsday piles, but I would like to tighten up the deck so that it functions without Proteus Staff. Okay. Proteus Staff, for those that don't know, you can put target creature card on the bottom of its owner's library. That creature's controller reveals cards on the top of his or her library until he or she reveals a non-creature card. So this card doesn't work for non-binaries, by the way. It only works for he's or she's. The player puts that card into play in the rest of the bottom of the library in any order. Major point. In any order. Play this ability only time you can cast a sorcery. So, with a creature in play, right, from a creature token or whatever, and then you Proteus Staff it, you're able to stack your library in whatever order you want. So my first thought is recross the paths. But, like, that only works in Belcher. Because Belcher, this lets you stack your library. Reveal until you reveal a land card. And then if you don't reveal a land card, you get to stack your library however you want. So, we need this deck to work without Proteus Staff. I think to understand how to do that, I want to just play the deck first. I think the answer is likely going to be Field of the Dead, by the way. But, We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Okay, I need to Englishify all these cards because I have no idea what this is. Normally I'm very good with the Japanese arts, but... Okay, that's Weather the Storm, which I don't know if I believe in that. This is Growth Spiral. Do we have Planar Genesis? Yes, we do. Days. So remember, guys, that creatures are banned. We cannot play creatures. Brain Freeze... Shared Roots. Cultivate. Stock Up. It's Mind's Desire. Mind's Desire. It's Force of Will. Do you want to cut it down to... Well, yeah, we should probably cut it down to 100, in fact. That makes a lot of sense. I didn't realize this is even 100 whatever card deck. So we're going to move all these to sideboard. Okay, so Storm Intelligence seems a little too expensive. Hello, Jace Wielder of Mysteries. Tez the Seeker. That gets Proteus Staff. It does get Proteus Staff, don't it? Jesus, what the fuck is happening here? Okay, so this is Flusterstorm. I like you social engineering. Yeah, okay. This I understand. Because this, you counter creature spell, and then you make a 1/1 Thopter with flying, then you can then Proteus Staff. That makes sense. That tracks. Create a blood token. That does not make sense. Whir. Yep. Whir is probably your best card after Proteus Staff, I guess. Because you can Whir for Proteus Staff, and then it goes into play, and then you untap, and then you activate Proteus Staff. That feels pretty good. Urza's Saga. Or Urza's Command. Probably not. I know it makes a token, but... Gosh, Misdirection. I'm not a fan of these Cascade cards. Cut A forest because you're running many partings. You're not running any other artifacts, so you could run... Hang on. Broken Bond out. I'm not a big fan of that card. Because it's not ramp when you need it. Like it's artifact and enchantment destruction and mana ramp. But in order to cast it, you need a target. And the target's going to be like Arcane Signet on that turn. And it doesn't replace itself. It's just... It's not that good. Transmute artifact. like, what are we sacking for transmute artifact to work? Like, I'm not like a token, and we have to pay 3 more. No way. What's the combo? You can stack your entire library with Proteus Staff, and then that's pretty broken. How often do we have the commander in play? Okay, I've already described that I don't like Weather the Storm that much. Out of all the Storm cards, it's like one of the worst. Sprouting Vines is also pretty bad. Okay. So we freed up a lot of slots. Yeah, but then what? Dog, read Jazdy. You can free cast shit off the top of your library. It's busted. Alright, drop. Forest. Island. Yeah, explore. So here you'd want to launch Mishap, a creature spell. Get a Thopter. Cultivate. Island. Island. Maybe daze something. Forest. 7 lands in play. One, two, three, four. Sour for scrap. Proteus Staff. Root something out. Volatile Fault. Then now you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jaws Deep. Next turn. Forest. 1, 2, 3. Proteus Staff. 1, 2, 3. Activate Proteus Staff. This goes on the bottom of our library. We're now able to stack our library in whatever order we want. Which sucks because we don't have another instant or sorcery in our hand. We have Tezzeret the Secret and Jace. So we can't even start the combo. Oh, what a nightmare. So, oh, we already have Shape Anew. Okay, perfect. So Shape Anew can turn into Proteus Staff. I don't like Taz. Crack the Clue. You could crack the Clue, but this doesn't have Miracle. You would need to like go like Noxious Revival. Okay, so you crack the Clue into Noxious Revival. Noxious Revival turns into Mind's Desire, which then turns into 2 more cards. Okay, then that's the Doomsday pile. Okay, so then we won that last game. That last game was won. We won that. Yay. Yeah, that's the pile. I wasn't thinking about that. I like that these are artifacts and creatures. Okay. Fuck! I hate that the answer is Field of the Dead, but it is Field of the Dead or Dark Depths. We need to do one of the two. If we want like a backup plan where like if Proteus Staff doesn't work out. Colony Garden for free token. Okay, okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Remove all forests. Remove all islands. Remove Volatile Fault. Secluded Starforge is funny. You could also maybe do something with that. Put 2 Thopters into play. Okay. So we've removed a lot of lands. But Field of the Dead. Snow-covered forest. Snow-covered is land. Ipnu Rivulet. Hashtap Oasis. Not Oasis. Hashep. There's no T. Okay. So the reason why we're doing this is just to maximize the name variation for Field of the Dead. So then we can go like ID equals 2, sort USD, type land. No restrictions. So yeah, we're already running Trop. So let's do Hedge Maze, Rejuvenating Springs, Spark Channel Pathway, Botanical Sanctum. The fast lines are really good. We're going to add more basics to IMO. Probably like 2 or 3 more, but we can do all this first. Flooded Grove. Overflowing Basin might be okay, but honestly, I think I just don't like the Signet lands that much. Okay, none of these. Okay, these all suck. All right, so now we move on to MB equals, or ID equals green O colon add type land O colon G. So Balaged Recovery, Beseju, Bridgeworks, Centaur Garden, Disciple. Oh no, not Disciple. That's a creature. Incorrect. Colony Garden, because it makes a plant token. That's really good for your stupid combo. What does Kishla say specifically? Island or swamp? I don't know if we're guaranteed to control an island, though. Shifting Woodland is pretty strong. Tree of Tales. There's like Okina. Pendlehaven. ID equals blue. Oh, Buried Ruin. Urza's Cave. Right, so Buried Ruin can retrieve an artifact card from your graveyard. Academy Ruins. So these all can rebuy the Proteus Staff from your mana base. Urza's Cave can get any land you need. All right, we need to add more blue sources now. So we go... Honestly, I'm probably going to add another... Let's add Basic Island. Forest. And then probably just one more island. And then that will be our basic situation. What's the on top? 2 islands. Yes, I'm putting 2 islands in the deck. We have a lot of things, David, that say basic land card. We need to run a certain number of basic land cards even though the names overlapped. Yes, I know there's 2 islands in the deck. All right. Wastes maybe? Nah. We're going to have 7 or more land names by the time Field of the Dead comes down. I want Misty Rainforest. We could do Mistrise Village. Right, just make your Proteus Staff uncounterable. Horizon of Progress. Sunken Palace. No, but I would do Sunken Citadel. Just because we now have a lot of land activated abilities that this could be useful for. And then what's the Painland called? It's Yavimaya Coast. I don't think we put that in yet. Oh, Yavimaya Coast is already in. My fault. Okay, so maybe just do not Fabled Passage. You do like Windswept Heath. Right, off color fetch. All right, let's try playtesting this now. Maybe we do crop rotation as our instead of 41 lands. Beep, 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 beep. Looking for Windswept Heath. There we go. Instead of that, do crop rotation. But we need to cut something if we wanted to do that. So maybe you just do Teleria West. Teleria West is a land, but it also tutors for a different land, which could be Field of the Dead. And then you can maybe do... no Metallurgic Summoning because it's expensive as fuck. And you do Sylvan Scrying. Sylvan Scrying instead. Okay, let's try that out. Would I keep this hand? The probe makes me kind of want to keep it, but I think the answer is no. This works, though. So draw. Tap Dreamer Cascade. Next turn. Snow-covered island. 1/2. Growth Spiral. Draw a card. Put this into play. We name blue. Next turn. Green. For Breeding Pool. Honestly, Valged Recovery. Growth Spiral. 1, 2, 3. Brain Search. 1, 2, 3, 4. Top. Top. Land. Pass. 1, 2. Growth Spiral. Draw. Land. Next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ew. I don't know if I like this card at all. Do we ever cast Jadzy's Backside? Like, I don't think so, right? Like, maybe. I think you just need to dig for a next line drop. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dig through time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We missed on a land drop. Holy fuck. That's so unlucky. Because we're running 41 lands. More if you want to count Sylvan Scrying and stuff. Or like many partings. Okay. So I don't like Genesis Storm. I think what we should be running though is Mana Value Commander. So Majestic Genesis, reveal the top X cards of your library where X is the greatest mana value among a commander you own, so 8. And then you put any number of permanent cards from among them onto the battlefield. And then Cactus Preserves. So let's cut Sodden Virture and then playtest it like that. This is not keepable. There's just no ramp. It does have Proteus Staff, but I think once again, just no ramp. To be fair, Genesis Storm hits the staff. Oh, wait, no, you're right. It's just a sorcery. 6 mana sorcery, get staff in play is bad, right? Because you go 6 mana sorcery, put the staff in play, it gets blown up, we die and lose. Because you are you gonna have 9, 10 mana, Jazzy in play, and you have to activate the staff, and then it just seems like so much effort. Okay, to be fair, the card I did add was pretty bad because we're mostly just gonna have only lands as permanents because these are all instants and sorceries. Let's run Temporal Mastery. We have Brainstorm and Brain Surge, I think, right? No, we don't. We definitely have Brain Surge at least, but let's add Brainstorm in. I like open the way. Honestly, maybe Aminachi's Augury just isn't it. Because we don't have a lot of card types. 1 mana aura that ramps maybe? Not bad. What bracket would you say this is? This is a 3. It's a 3 for sure. Many partings, get an island. Botanical Sanctum passed. Maybe Botanical Sanctum turn 1, so this turn you can have Counterspell, or no, it's Reversal up. Yeah, this is the correct line then. Dreamer Cascade, 1, 2, 3, Cultivate. Island, Snow-Covered Forest to hand. Misty Rainforest, and then you fetch for Hedge Maze. Or I guess actually, in response to, oh no, it's Surveil. Reshape. Okay, top. No, Graveyard. And you do 1, 2, 3, 4. Jazzy. Think. Put any number of land cards from your hand on the battlefield. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, you can do slightly less. Because now we have 8 or more lands. You discard Island. Return Jazzy to your hand. Next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's Jazzy. Here's a mana. Dazer play. Also, reveal the top card of your library. If it's land card on the battlefield. Sure. Thwart. We return 3 islands. 1. 2. No, we already bounced an island. Terrible. So we can't thwart as well, but we could do the first one. Okay, consult the chart charts. 1, blue. Consult. 1, 2. So we pay 1, or we put this into play. And then we look at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can go Mind's Desire. Sylvan Scrying. One, two, Sylvan Scrying. Put Secluded Starforge into play. Get Field of the Dead. Then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I don't think we did our land drop yet. So 2's Mind Desire. 1, 2, 3. So this land goes into play, and then we do 1, 2, 3. Okay. I don't know if I can run rampant, if I can recommend Rampant Growth anymore. Rampant Growth and Shared Roots. We just don't have enough basics for these anymore. Flare of Cultivation seems a bit slow. So instead, we could probably just do ramp auras, like was mentioned by chat. Fertile Ground. Summer Bloom. Well, we literally just have Summer Bloom in the command zone. So Fertile Ground in Shimmer Wild's Growth. Utopia, Sprawl. Overgrowth. And then Wild Growth. Oh no. Utopia's probably be kind of bad, right? Because we just don't have a lot of forests. So we need to cut 1 card. It's probably just like another one of these like ramp for a basic only. Art of the deal, trade a pick of cute pet for deck review. Doesn't work quite like that. We get pictures of cute pets with deck reviews that they pay for. It's the truth of the fact of the matter. All right. This is keepable. Drop. Tulare West. Next turn. Dream Cascade. Tapped. Or actually, I guess you could get Probe first. Temporal Mastery. Cool. So we go Dreamer Cascade, tap, pass. And then you go blue. Brainstorm, draw 3. 1, 2, 3. And then you put Mnemonic Deluge. Temporal Mastery on top. Next turn. Oh my god, it's a miracle! Okay, move on to our next turn. Which is still kind of like turn 3. Nature's Lore. Let's just get Trop. Pass. If you don't have to destroy anything, then you just create a food. Next turn. Centaur Garden. Stock up. Auroral Procession, Field of the Dead. Rest on the bottom of the library. Green, blue. Auroral Procession at instant speed to pick up Brainstorm, or do you want to get Nature's Lore? Probably Nature's Lore. Next turn. So Field of the Dead. 1, 2. Nature's Lore. Search your library for type forest. Hedge Maze. Surveil 1. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lands of different names. Yep. So you get Zombie. Within Surveil 1. Botanical Saved into Graveyard. And then you like launch Mishap or Fierce Guardianship. Mistrise Village, we do control a forest. That makes another zombie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's Jazzy. Someone does something to interact with us, we can just discard a card to return it to our hand, but if we don't need to, then we smile. Okay, we can now here go Hedge Maze, Tropical Island. These are both forests, so they go back to, or both islands, so they go back to their hand. Draw 2 cards. Reveal top card goes into play. Draw 2. Blue, green. Growth Spiral. Reveal top card. It's 3 visits. We'll pay 1 to cast it. Type forest. So that is casting or copying an instant or sorcery spell. So I guess we're supposed to reveal first, actually. Wait. So that goes into play. And then we can pay 1. And then we get the spell. Okay. And then keep in mind, we're getting zombies for all these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we do have enough to Mnemonic Deluge. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Mnemonic Deluge, Growth Spiral. So we have 4 copies of Growth 3 copies of Growth Spiral. So the first Jazzy trigger is just gonna do empty the way. So then it just stays there. And then we have Growth Spiral Resolve. Or we cast all 3 of these so we get the Jazzy triggers right away. Oh, that's so awkward. I don't like Demonic Deluge in this deck. I'd rather just like run more cantrips in all honesty, or like cards that actually do something. Okay, I understand that Force of Will is broken, but if we're talking about like game changers and stuff, Mystical Tutor just can't be beat, right? It puts the card you need on top of your library. And then you put like Temporal Mastery on top of your library, you take an extra turn, or you put Mind's Desire on top of your library and you like storm off a bunch. I don't know. I just fail to see how it is a Mystical Tutor. Because there's like no restrictions. It's just like, I think it is just Mystical Tutor then. Maybe Devastation Tide. It's a miracle. Maybe use the Thran Dynamo. Thran Dynamo is not a bad idea, but no, we can't use another artifact. If we put an artifact in this deck, then it fucks up Shape Anew. Born Upon a Wind. So you Born Upon a Wind, and this can make Shape Anew instant speed, which is broken, right? You can sacrifice a food token and then put Proteus Staff into play on an end step, and then untap, and then off to the races. We need to take out Tree of Tails. Why? Oh, right, they're artifacts. Duh, you can't run the artifact lands. My fault. So instead of that, we can just run Vesuva. Yeah, so just run Vesuva, because this can copy Field of the Dead. That's very strong. Okay, this is a mega keepable hand. So watch how broken this is, right? You go turn 1, Mistweaver's Village tapped. Island, maybe just like shoot off a daze at something. And then you go Hashtep Oasis, 1, 2, 3. Overgrowth Hashtep Oasis. Next turn. Buried Ruin. Green, green, green. This taps for 3 mana. 4, 5, 6. So 1. Or I guess. Yeah, this would be 4. Open the way. Reveal until you reveal X land cards. 1. 2. 3. Rest go on the bottom. These all enter tapped. Next turn. Golden Saucer. You can fetch for drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wait. Hang on, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you actually have the mana to make her uncounterable. So here's Jazdy, uncounterable. If someone interacts with you, just bounce it back to your hand. If not, great news. You probably win. 1, 2, 3. Bala get recovery. You reveal the top. Pay 1, Spider Food, destroy an artifact or enchantment. Okay. Pay 1, Haunting Pact. You make 2 copies of that. So here are 4/4 beasts. And then anyway, we have the Balget recovery resolving now, so you get back Hunting back. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mind's Desire. Reveal the top card. It's a land. So then you copy all these Mind's Desires now with the Storm triggers. That triggers Jazdy a bunch because it's Storm triggers. I forgot to do the Storm triggers for this one too. Yeah, there's so many triggers happening here. This is turn 6. We did this without Proteus Staff. Why not 4 for Open the Way? Oh, right. I was thinking it's equal to the number of opponents in the game, not number of players. But yes, you could have gotten an extra land into play there too, which would have helped the mana significantly more. So I feel like you don't need Proteus Staff for this deck to work anymore. Right? Jazdy just protects itself with the discard a card, return it to its hand. You have a bunch of free counter spells. Also, we have this backup plan with Field of the Dead, Vesuva, where you're able to copy Field of the Dead and make a bunch of zombies. That gives you a lot of time because you have a lot of chump blockers now. Yeah, I think this deck's going to perform pretty decent. Just trying to think of anything else I need to add. And I think the answer is, like, I don't know, right? Like, I don't think there is. You could maybe talk about, like, Lightning Greaves, maybe, if you're, like, really that concerned about untapping with Jazdy. But I think if you just turbo ramp, you can get there fast enough. Thespian Stage could be an addition. Yeah, but that makes me want to add Dark Depths, and it's so much. I don't want to do that. But I'm really liking how the Aura ramp is feeling, right? Because you go Dink, name green, next turn, Snow-Covered Island, pay 1, Wild Growth. Right? And then you can go 1, 2, Shimmer Wild's Growth on the same island. Or you can go Shimmer Wild's Growth here. Next turn. Dink 1, 1, 2. So this is 3, 4. Sky Shroud Claim, get 2 forests. An opponent will control 8 or more lands now, and then we have Trop Island, Teleria West for Field of the Dead. Next turn, Field of the Dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so not yet, but soon. Mistrise Village on tap then. And then you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait, 1, 2. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8. Jazzy. Hooray. And then you get first zombie. Zombie. Okay, and then you go blue-green. Gush, bounce this back to your hands. Pay, nope, nothing. And then draw 2. And then you go 1, 2, 3, Brain Surge. Chatterstorm. So pay 1 for Chatterstorm. And then we get 1, 2 copies, which triggers Jazzy 3 times. So land into play. Spider Food, pay 1. So this one's been resolved. This one's been resolved. Hunting Pack, I'll pay 1 for a Storm card, which then copies itself a billion times. Right, because we've had all these. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4. So it copied itself 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that resolves that one. Then let's resolve Spider Foods. Land that enters tap. Surveil 1. Graveyard. Sea Ship Impact. Okay, Hunting Pack number 1 is now resolving. We'll pay 1 to cast Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. Okay, new one's resolving. This will just go directly into play. Then we're resolving this one now. Flooded Grove just goes directly into play. We're now resolving this one. Vesuva, which will come into play as a copy of Field of the Dead. We also get tons of zombies for all those entering. Okay, and then we make all of our 4/4 hunting pacts. We get all of our squirrel tokens, all 3 of them. This is turn 5. Okay, so now you go mill 2, draw a card. 1, 2, explore. Okay, so now we look at the top card of our library. It's an island. We then draw a card and put a land into play. Okay. 1, 2. We can return a creature over there to your owner's hand. Dink. Dig Through Time. I'll pay 1 for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a Mind's Desire. I do rather enjoy that card. But Get Probe lets us do other broken stuff, and Misdirection lets us keep alive for longer. Sure. We'll do all that. I forgot to reveal for Dig Through Time. But anyway. Oop, Wild Growth is tapped to the island. Okay. So I guess Get Probe in the blind. Okay. Land into play. Draw a card. Cool. And we get more zombies. So anyway, you can see that how this is like a backup fair plan to the, right? Because we just made a billion zombies on turn 5. Okay, so that one's good to go. Hopefully you enjoy the side grades and additions. I don't think we actually changed too much about the deck. I actually really like this idea. Very cool, hyper ramp Simic deck, but in a very unique way. Yeah. So there's 50 swaps. Wow. Oh no, shared in both decks. Unique to the duplicate. So there's 36 swaps. Because, oh, we swapped out a bunch of lands, of course. The original had a lot of basics in it, but this one doesn't. Okay, great. That one's good.